everyone. Welcome back to the Furniture Academy podcast. We're excited to be back with you. Today we're going to go and continue the 7 layers of design. So in the last episode you listened to, we talked about the first 3, so today will be the next 4. So recently we talked about the shell, installed flooring, and your upholstered items. So we'll kind of roll into the last 4 and then go through our discoveries and designs that we've liked, that we've seen this week. So
ready?
Let's get started. Let's do it.
We are ready in 5, 4, 3, and play. I'll start with the first one. So the first one we're going to talk about accent fabrics. It's one of my favorite topics of the 7 layers of design. That basically just means, you know, bringing in a fun print as an accent chair, bringing in a fun pillow to throw on your sofa. Before we kind of talked about having your main pieces be more of a neutral. So with having everything neutral, it does kind of, you know, start to get more bland and blah. And so to jazz it up a little bit, we want to bring in some accent fabric. So putting in a fun print or bringing in some color, that will, I think, really do the job, right?
Yeah, and you know, when we were talking previously about having a neutral base for your room, no matter if it's gray or if it's cream or if it's tan, no matter which way you go, accent fabrics is a way that you can really start to have some fun and show your personality.
Yes, exactly.
But with you having that neutral base, I'm the kind of person that gets really bored with things really quickly.
And likes to rearrange.
Yeah.
Me too.
So if I've given myself a neutral base, but then I'm working with, like right now, I love navy blue. Well, probably in like a year from now, I'll probably hate navy blue.
Right.
So I've given myself a good base, though, in my house to be able to go to pink or orange or whatever. So accent fabrics is a fun way to really show your personality and your style. Yep,
I think so too. And also going off on accent fabrics, it's fun to bring in different prints. And so maybe having, you know, your chair like Ellie's be that chair and then bringing in another print to put on a pillow for your sofa.
Yeah, maybe like in a floral or something.
That will help kind of liven everything up and make it more fun.
I think that when you mix prints, it really helps to like convey that you've really put a good thought process behind what you're doing. And that's something that we can help you with too at Lazy Boy is like, I mean, we both enjoy mixing fabrics and mixing prints. So if that's something you're interested in, we'd love to help you.
And we did just get some new fun prints in too.
Yeah, we did just get a lot of new fun fabrics in, so that's always exciting. The next thing is our non-upholstered furnishing. So this will be like your end tables, coffee table, TV console, that kind of thing. This is, I don't know, this isn't my like favorite area of design. It's fun because it can really like, I mean, it's your functional pieces in the space. So it's not necessarily like something you can make totally pretty, but you can show your design, your personal taste through non-upholstered furnishings.
And they have come out with a lot of different cool, you know, elements. So mixing, we have that one collection where it's driftwood with a glass top. So like bringing in something like that where. Or let's say that you guys like to build something, you know, build a really cool end table and make it your own personal style, and then that can be your accent piece.
Yeah.
And that can be your emphasis. So I think not just doing like a coffee table like how we have or just a standard wood table, I think you can mix.
You can have fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
Doing different shapes and sizes and mixing different wood tones and finishes.
Yeah. I think it's fun also to do, like, if you've got square end tables, to pull in a round coffee table, just to mix up the shape a lot, because typically the way that you lay out furniture in a living room is going to be very squared off, so it's going to be very symmetrical. So breaking that pattern up with a round table, I think, can really help a lot too. Yeah,
and it's also good for storage.
True. Yeah. Places to put your remotes or magazines or TV guide or whatever. Do people even use TV guides? I don't know.
I don't think they make them anymore.
Okay, well, whatever. So, okay, all right. They're functional pieces in the room.
Magazines, maybe, or books.
Yeah. Okay, next is accessories. This is Samantha's favorite topic,
everything
area of design.
Yes.
Is the accessories. So, what do you think is the most fun part about accessories?
Let's see. I think this is where you can bring in pops of color, and then you can bring in some different colors. So yesterday I was working with a client here, and she had, it was a sunroom she was working on, and she had, she wanted to do like a blue sofa, and then she had yellow walls, and then we kind of made the accent chair, all of those colors that combined everything. But then she wanted to bring in like orange and, you know, purple.
Just really play with color.
Yes, and so I think that's perfect to use your accessories to bring in more pops of color.
I totally agree. Accessories can really change, like can really honestly like make or break a room.
It can.
If you have really good accessories, then your room probably looks stellar.
It can.
So.
It can. And just like accent fabrics, accessories truly are your personality.
Yeah.
It's
that's
like
so
how
true.
we always say it's like jewelry. You wear it on you.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
Yeah.
You wear what you like, and the accessories are the same thing.
The same way. I totally agree. Okay, the last topic in the 7 layers of design are plants and lighting. So I enjoy lighting. I like layering lighting. I think that it's a really cool way to brighten up your space, obviously. So putting lighting in at 3 different points is what's recommended. So that would be like overhead lighting, maybe a floor lamp, and then some table lamps is one way. Another way would be overhead lighting, so like can lights in the ceiling, and then maybe a cool chandelier or a hanging light fixture, and then lamps is another way you can accomplish that too. In a bedroom, I've seen sconces on either side flanking the bed, which is pretty.
Going off of that, we went to, we did a house call, and they were remodeling. And so they had, you know, the king size, you know, their bed. And then instead of sconces, they had pendant lights that come from the ceiling with like a cool dome. And then they just go above the end tables. So then that way you have your end tables for everything that you could store stuff on.
That's cool.
It was so cool.
That
was
is
really
cool. I think I saw that like on a TV show or something one time. That is super cool. And then plants, too, is a really cool way to bring in greenery, add life to the space.
Literally.
Yeah. And like we've done here. Bringing in an element of green is something that I always recommend.
Yes.
Whether it be fake or real. I kind of mix the two because I enjoy taking care of plants. Like I have an orchid and I have a fern and a couple of the live plants. But then I also have a lot of fake plants because plants are a lot of upkeep.
They are.
You have to remember to water them.
They are. And I have cats, so, you know, cats are allergic to certain ones, so I just get the fake ones. Then it can still look pretty.
And there's fake ones out there that look really,
so real.
really real.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's, I don't know. I feel like I had something else to say about plants, but I forgot.
That's okay. Well, we'll reverse and go back to lighting.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Jump the gun.
That's okay. I was just imagining. What I liked about lighting and having lamps and stuff like that is when, you know how when the sun starts to go away and then you have all of your lights on and then it just makes your house super cozy and, you know, warm and light, and then you can either read a book or watch TV. So I think that's where having, you know, some table lamps really helps.
Just for like task lighting, for small tasks. So like reading, or if there's anybody out there who like knits anymore.
Oh yeah.
Or
it sets the mood for all of your activities that you want to do.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm afraid of the dark, so I like to have some lights on.
It kind of just creates the mode for like going to bed and winding down for the day.
Yes. Yeah. I do love lighting. And then you can also bring in some prints with the shades.
You could. Yeah, I mean, that is good. You can always,
color.
Yeah, you can always mix that. A good texture shade or something with a little bit of a print on it can help bring some extra life into your space.
Yes.
Okay,
That's what I wanted to say about lighting.
Okay. All right, do you have anything else you need to say about anything before we move on?
I know. I don't think so. Not right now. Not that I'm on the spot. I don't have anything to say or think about.
Okay. All right, so those were the last 4 layers of design. If you have any questions about anything, you are more than welcome to come and see Samantha and I in Pineville.
Yes.
At the Lazy Boy store, we'd be more than happy to help you.
Yes, or leave a comment for us, and then we can kind of, you know, talk via social media.
Yeah. Oh, true. That would be fun.
I know. That's a good hashtag. talk via social media.
No,
Hashtag.
we're gonna come up with something better than that. We're gonna come up with something better than that.
I tried.
Okay. So let's move into our interior discoveries, things that we have seen lately.
I found a cool one.
Okay.
So I love lights, going back to lights, and I love curtains.
Okay.
So they mix the two. So I found these on Amazon, so you can purchase them on Amazon if you fall in love with them. But I found, you know how they have the Christmas dangling lights, and then there's a sheer curtain. So they kind of mix lighting and curtains. So I think how beautiful for somebody who just bought their, you know, first apartment, or for a little girl's room or a little boy's room.
Sweet. Yeah.
To just kind of hang those in the window or hang them on a bare wall if you don't want artwork or anything like that. And it's just so serene looking and beautiful. It kind of looks like twinkling stars.
Yeah, it does. Like with the lights off, like your picture shows here, with the lights off. Just
Yes.
Like, creates a really cool ambiance. Like in this picture here, they've created like, it looks like a little seating area or something.
Like a bay window.
In a bay window. That's exactly what that looks like. And just like a cool little space to sit and have a cup of coffee or something. At night.
Yes, I love it.
So
that's what I want
perfect.
Behind me when I get married.
Oh,
with like rose petals down at the bottom. Wouldn't that be so cute?
We're gonna make
candles
that happen.
and stuff.
We're gonna make that happen.
I know, and I think they're very inexpensive. So you could probably like stack a couple.
I was just gonna say the same thing, because you could really just go and get that fabric like at a fabric store, and just like the really sheer fabric, and the lights aren't that expensive. Especially if you get them like after Christmas or something. Or
it comes made on Amazon, so I would just buy that so I don't have to do it DIY.
That's true. I'm sorry.
I don't like to DIY. It's not my favorite thing to DIY. I'll just buy it.
Okay.
If it looks pretty.
Works for me.
Or you can make it for me.
Okay. I don't mind doing that.
You do love to DIY.
I do.
So I thought that was really cool. Just something different.
Okay, so my cool little gift thing that I found is, so I'm all about, if you've been listening to this show for any length of time, you know that I love personalized things. So things with your monogram or like different states that you're from. So what I found is this really cool serving platter. And it's the periodic table of fill-in a state. So like I did the periodic table of South Carolina because that's where I'm from. So it just shows different things that are popular from your state. So like the South Carolina one shows shrimp and hot sauce, and there's like a picture of a pig and a South Carolina flag on there.
That's super cool.
It's super cute. So that would be a good gift to give somebody, or even just to like get for yourself. I think I'm going to get one for myself too.
Yeah. You know what? That would be cute for a, like if somebody just had a baby for the baby, and then you could get their initials or their name like underneath it. And then they could put it in the little baby room.
That would be cute.
With the curtain lights.
That would be cute. I just love that. I think it is.
It is very cute. It's something different.
Cool. My mom would die for one of those. Oh, I need to remember that. I'm going to get that for Christmas, maybe. Mom.
Don't listen.
Don't listen. Spoiler alert, Mom. Okay, cool. So we are going to keep going. Those were our interior discoveries that we have seen in this last week. You can see those pictures on our Instagram. What is it, at Furniture Academy?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting the head nod. Yes, at Furniture Academy.
And Stitcher. Or Snitcher.
Stitcher.
Stitcher.
You can hear our podcast on Stitcher, iTunes, and YouTube. So we are next going to move into interior
design of the week.
Design pictures that we've seen this week that we like. So if we can have you guys stick around and listen to that. We are excited. I'm excited to show you what I found.
Me too.
So I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one that I found. Okay, so for some reason, I've been obsessed with looking at pictures of baby nurseries lately.
Well, we do have a coworker who's having a baby any second now.
I know, which is very exciting. So I've been all about looking at baby nurseries on Pinterest. So this one I thought was so cute, and I pinned it to my board so like maybe one day I can remember to do this.
Like a what do they call those boards where you have
wishful thinking?
No, it's a it's not a mood board, but it's very similar where you put everything you want to happen in life on the board. And then
what are those called? I don't remember. Well, I'll remember sometime.
It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what it is.
But talking about this, I love how they use
so cute.
The wallpaper on that back wall to really bring a focal point into the room. And then I'm assuming this baby is going to be a girl. The really cute soft pink peach color bedding, and
that color is coming back in too.
It is, and the window treatments, and then the really cute pop of green, like we were talking about earlier, bringing in just a little element of green. They did it in the poof that's in front of the glider there, and
tied it in with the pillow on the chair.
And there's even one in the crib if you look really closely.
Oh, yes.
So they've really done a good job to introduce greenery into the room, even though it's not live.
Yes.
I thought that was cool. And then the artwork, everything just works so beautifully together.
Does. And the chandelier.
I know. And then they've layered the rugs on there, the sisal on the bottom with the fur rugs. It's just so cute and girly.
So cute.
And just a really sweet little baby nursery. They've set themselves up for transitioning this room into a really cute little girl's room.
Yes, that's very true.
They can keep the focal wall, the window treatments.
Everything but the crib.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was so cute, so I had to share.
I love that. Okay. That is very cute.
I know.
So, speaking of the chandeliers, my designs of the week, and of course, going back to my lighting curtain, I have been finding pendant lighting and chandeliers really interesting. So I picked up a few of going back and bringing lighting from the 7 layers of design and emphasis and a focal point. I think with pendant lighting and chandelier, you can totally make that your emphasis and your focal point. They make so many cool ones. It is so ridiculous. So there's a couple of my pictures have, some over the island, and then especially if it's an open concept, and then some over your kitchen table, and then in the living room, and how they all tie in using the same metal work, the different lighting bulbs, and then the different styles.
I love this too, because if you look at this picture, they've got the chandeliers like in the living area, and then the pendant over the dining room, then the pendants over the kitchen island, and then if you look in the way back, there's even sconces back there. So they've really done a good job of mixing lighting, and they've even got the candles in the back. Super cute, really, and a really good use of lighting.
So I thought that was just a really cool thing. And then especially in formal dining rooms, that can, just like anything else, make or break a room, and it can totally change the style. You can have something more on the formal side, or you can have something more casual, and then that will totally set the mood of what you want.
Absolutely.
So I think, having some fun with the pendant lightings and chandeliers.
I think that the lighting in this too kind of creates a really updated, very sophisticated farmhouse look. I've had a lot of people ask me for that, especially this past week. I've gotten a lot of requests for updated farmhouse looks. So this is a good example of that. Really pretty.
So I had some fun looking at some different ones. And then on one of my other ones, they used, this is probably more on the formal side, or more of that you put in a lobby of a fancy hotel or something like that. But it's those crystal balls that hang on a string from the ceiling, and a cluster, and they have different heights and varieties. I thought that was really cool and unique.
Yeah, that would be cool. And you know what would be cool about that? If you could get an electrician, this would probably be really annoying, but if you get an electrician to light some of them on the same circuit, so you could turn on half of them or all of them or a couple of them. I think that would be really cool. Too. But yeah, that's super neat.
So I thought those were just kind of cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, this brings us to the end of our episode. These go so quickly.
I know. Once we get into it, it's fun.
We just kind of roll with it. So again, you can find us on Stitcher, iTunes, and YouTube. We hope that you enjoyed this episode.
Absolutely.
Leave us a comment, like our post, and we will be back with another episode next week.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.